Well, my name is Hedi Mulford, and quite a few of you know that I was born and raised in Germany. I will take you back to Christmas Eve, 1944. Germany was at war, and times were difficult. My parents owned a bakery, and Christmas Eve was one of the busiest days of the year because the customers wanted fresh bread, cakes, and cookies for the holidays. After such a busy day in the store and in the bakery, my parents needed a rest before opening the presents, which always happened on Christmas Eve, not on Christmas morning. This year, my sister and me, this gave us time, my sister and me time to plan the evening. My sister was 4, I was 7, my brother had not been born yet. Planning the evening meant writing a program for my mother and father with all the songs we wanted to sing. These were mainly children's Christmas songs. The poem going to recite, Ulla, my sister, needed a little help with it, and her and my solo as Maria and Joseph. Ulla had a lovely voice as a 4-year-old and continued this talent into professional singing in her adult life. Finally, the time came that we could enter the living room. The Christmas tree was lit with real candles. We would open our gifts. There was never very much. We did not expect a lot of presents. There were books, something to wear, a plate with chocolates, candies, and fruit. And this year we received something similar to a Punch and Judy theater. My uncle Bruno, who was unemployed because he did not belong to Hitler's party, had carved 8 or 10 hand-told puppets for us. I still have 3 of them, a policeman and Punch's parents. My sister has the king and the queen, and some got lost. Now that our suspense was rewarded with our presents, we started our musical program. Then it was supper time. Every Christmas Eve, we served potato salad and hot sausages and a dessert, but that could vary. We had just finished our meal when we heard the siren. An air raid was in progress. My parents jumped up and led us into the basement with a flashlight. All lights had to be turned off. In addition, all windows in the house were covered with window treatment that would not let any light shine through. We sat in a dark cellar. I think it was the space for the potatoes that were stored for the winter. Walls and floor were of cold cement. The planes came closer, normally 3 or 4 together, flying quite low over us. It is a frightening sound, and Ulla and I hid our heads in our parents' laps and listened to their quieting words. Soon we heard the planes moving away from us, and a few minutes later the signal came that the raid was over. We do not know whether anyone had been bombed. Our neighborhood remained untouched this time. We went upstairs, but the excitement of Christmas Eve had gone. After Mother read us a story from one of our new books, we were tired and went to bed. The war ended in May 1945, and there was not another air raid. So we were freed of the air raids.